What's up, SNA fans? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video, which is the SNA podcast wrestling news review before the Royal Rumble. Which Royal Rumble's like a few hours from now, but for now we're going to be talking about the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you SNA fans need to know on from the Wrestle Talk article on January 27, 2024. And we're going to start off today's wrestling news video with some NXT star that could replace Brock Lesnar in tonight's Royal Rumble, and he has been revealed. Following the news that Brock Lesnar is no longer planned for the WWE Royal Rumble, tonight the NXT star replacing him has been revealed. Obviously, this article contains a spoiler in NXT star entering the men's Royal Rumble match. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I would recommend you recommending you to skip this video perhaps until like 5 minutes or even 6-7 minutes. But yeah, what we're going to talk about right here, like on January 25th, a lawsuit in trafficking, abuse, and more. You can read the full lawsuit below. Throughout the lawsuit, there were also several unnamed parties, including one who was referred as a WWE superstar who was involved in the alleged situation. The WWE superstar was described as one who was a former UFC heavyweight champion and was negotiated with WWE at the time that alleged events occurred. That Brock Lesnar was at no point named in the lawsuit. The Wall Street Journal reported that the person being referred Brock Lesnar. PW Insider reported that they'd heard Lesnar has been withdrawn from the match, and the belief was an NXT superstar was replacing him. Is that in a follow-up report, PW Insider Elite states that the NXT star brought in to replace Lesnar is none other. And for those viewers in the last minute, if y'all don't want to be spoiled, I would recommend you to skip this video right at least up to 10 minutes of this 10 minutes of this video with me reporting of who's going to be Brock Lesnar's replacement tonight. Could possibly be, but yeah, and this is the final warning. But yeah, it's none other than Braun Breaker. Will be followed by Breaker, and going through him here. You can go to homepage. I will keep you posted with any further updates. It says Vince McMahon announced his resignation from WWE and TKO yesterday, in a couple of hours after Slam Jim had stated it was pausing it. In fact, resuming after McMahon's departure. McMahon's statement announcing his departure was from WWE TKO yesterday was Miss Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies, absence made up instance that never occurred. and is a vine uh, and is a vindictive distortion of the truth. Vigorously defend myself against these baseless baseless accusations and look forward to clearing my name. However, out of respect for the WWE Universe, the extraordinary TKO business and its and constituent constituents and all of the employees and Super Stay, I have decided to re, resign from my effective immediately. Since his announcement, WWE's official on January. Thoughts onto this matter, with Vince McMahon getting lawsuit. Again, a lawsuit filed against him. My apologies for the tongue tie. But yeah, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on somebody who could possibly replacing Brock Lesnar on this upcoming Royal Rumble event tonight, and on the truth with these denying claims of the sexual assault from this woman named Janelle Grant. That's what her name is. Let me know also about that in the comments right down below. We got some Slim Jim news now, as it is a major WB / Slim Jim partnership update after Vince McMahon's departure. WWE and Slim Jim after Vince McMahon's departure from TKO. Yesterday, January 26th, following the allegations made against Vince McMahon in a lawsuit, which you can read a full, read in full down below. Slim Jim issued the following statement, with them saying, Slim Jim value in trigging in all of our partnership, given the recent at this time with WWE, this decision reflects our responsibility to our community. We will continue to monitor the situation and base our future engagement, our values, and what's best for our brand. Jim, just a couple of Vince statement. Vince McMahon announced his resignation from TKO. And as I reported, Slim Jim, after the departure of Vince McMahon, and Slim Jim has decided to re-enter the Royal Rumble. Interesting. But what's your thoughts on Slim Jim, putting this a partnership with their partnership with WWE, aka Vince McMahon? But yeah, let me know in the comments down below on what your thoughts on what do you think about, what does it say, like, oh, it's all about the information of the lawsuit itself. But yeah, what's your thoughts on Slim Jim being on pause until further? Let's move on to the next wrestling news, and that is on NXT Star. There has been some potential spoilers. I would recommend you pausing. I mean, not pausing, skipping into like 5 minutes of this video. At least 5 minutes minimum. But anyways, yeah. Sometimes. No. Trey, stop. Don't be doing. But anyways, yeah, I would recommend you pausing. I mean, not pausing, skipping this video for at least 5 minutes. But yeah, the article contains potential spoilers for entrances, like in tonight's Royal Rumble match. Or matches, with both men and women's matches, going to have some NXT stars from on the both men's and women's division that could be in tonight's event. It says, you don't wish to be spoiled. According to Fightful Select, NXT stars like Tiffany Stratton, Carmelo Hayes, and Blair Davenport are at the venue for tonight's Royal Rumble event. It's worth noting that this doesn't necessarily mean that they will all be set for the bout, as WWE tends to bring NXT talent to the show every year to serve as potential alternates for the match, which means if anything happens like to the main stars, that's going to be the potential entrances, but like entrances, like they excuse me, entrance. But yeah, but anyway, the understudy, they're like basically understudies, like with Carmelo Hayes and Stratton and Davenport, they're basically potentially they're potentially being the what? What? They turned it back on because they're stupid ass supposed to turn it off until they were supposed to have until next week. Yeah, they said you just need to pay soon. And he said, all right, I'm gonna wait to charge since it's our fault. He didn't even know why they turned the phones on. That's what he said. He said, I'll just turn it right back. It was some error. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Understudies and second stream, like a quarter, like in case if they had to miss a game or they're injured or whatever the scenario may be, to compete in the football game. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below on that, like of who exactly going to enter the Royal Rumble. Do you think it's going to be Carmelo Hayes? Do you think it's going to be Blair Davenport? Do you think it's going to be Tiffany Stratton? Or even Braun Breaker, perhaps? He could take Brock Lesnar's spot, like replacing what's his name, Brock Lesnar, for the fact that Brock Lesnar the name got mentioned, or not mentioned. I'll say not exactly mentioned. Very I believe, nudity photos of Miss Grant on Miss Grant when he was assaulting and trafficking her, along with I believe John is head head of talent relation at. But yeah, let me know in the comments below about that. But yeah, do you think we're gonna see some understudy NXT stars that's gonna take place if the main roster wrestlers doesn't are not clear or couldn't make it on tonight's show? Original wrestlers that are gonna enter the Royal Rumble in the 30-man bout are gonna make it to the event and they're gonna play their role, and we're gonna possibly see someone like Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, or even Gunther perhaps be the Royal Rumble winners and face either Rollins or Reigns that in the main event of WrestleMania, whether that be in the night one or night two. But anyways, let's continue reading this article saying there has been an update on Jade Cargill's status for tonight's Royal Rumble, which you can see right here, like onto this link, and it says Hayes was in action last night on on the go home edition of Friday Night SmackDown in a rematch against Austin Theory after their match 2 weeks ago due to injury, like for ending the match, as they become available. We're gonna see plenty of NXT surprising entrances or even the free agent in the men's side of pro wrestling. I'm not sure about Okada because he still has some working duties in New Japan, I heard. But so I would say someone like or I'll say maybe MJF, but then again, he probably re-signed with AEW, so it may or may not be a chance that he could enter the Rumble. More likely, less of a chance. I'll give it about like 2% that MJF could enter at the Royal Rumble. You never know. Like it depending on if WWE made a deal with him of him entering at least at this year's Rumble, but it looks less likely because even though he's not making some TV appearances and let alone not going to be planning on doing it anytime soon, making any TV appearances and doing working duties with AEW. At least not this time, probably not until a couple of months. But I think like it will be somebody totally different that will be making a surprising return, which I'm not sure it could be much about in the men's division. But I could think of the women's division. We could see someone like Naomi. I'd say, who else that left WWE and they could possibly make a return? I'll say only them three. But I'll say also we can see Jade Cargill can make her a long-awaited debut for WWE, which making her WWE debut in the Women's Royal Rumble match and get her started of being in a potential WrestleMania match. What if she faced Bianca Belair or even I don't think Becky Lynch or anybody that's probably not gonna face anybody else that or not scheduled to face anybody else. Which my money will be putting on Jade Cargill versus Belair. If I put my money on the bet, like I would bet it will be on. It'll be Belair versus Cargill. And they'll probably tease this on tonight's Royal Rumble if she makes that debut on tonight's event. But yeah, let me know all about that in the comments down below. And we got some updates on Jade Cargill, WWE Women's Royal Rumble 2024 status. And it says a major update has emerged on Jade Cargill's status ahead of the upcoming WWE Royal Rumble 2024 Premium Live event. While the former AEW TBS champion signed with WWE in September 2023, Cargill has yet to make her WWE in-ring debut, with rumors like swirling about Cargill's first WWE match. Some have speculated that Cargill could make an appearance in tonight's Royal Rumble bout. On Fightful Select, Cargill was among the names discussed for the Women's Rumble match. In addition to this, Cargill was a hip a rehearsal, I should say. Doesn't strictly confirm that she'll be in the match. The signs appear to be pointed to a Cargill Royal Rumble appearance, though. With the winner of the Royal Rumble match earning a title shot at WrestleMania 40, a number of top stars have indicated that they intend to challenge for Rhea Ripley's Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Well, out the heavyweight, of course. But anyways, stars who have confronted Ripley, including Becky Lynch, Nia Jackson, even SmackDown star Bayley, especially from this past Monday on Raw, has dethroned Ripley and bring the Women's World title to her and the Damage Control faction. The planned match ordered for the Royal Rumble premiere, but we're going to get to the point and talk about what are your thoughts on Jade Cargill could possibly enter the Royal Rumble, and do you think she's going to be winning the Women's Royal Rumble match, and do you think she's going to challenge Rhea Ripley? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll say anybody in this list could face Ripley other than Bayley. If Bayley wins, I think she's going to go after her own teammate that's currently holding the WWE Women's Championship in a very shocking fashion, like a twist and turn kind of fashion. Like it'll be some kind of news videos. Like, I'll say it before and I'll say it again, that I'll be planning on doing this, like with Bayley choosing skies, really, but to pretend that she's going to face Rhea Ripley, but that's only if she wins the Rumble, which I think Becky's going to possibly win, and then we'll probably build up worthy of being the leader anymore, because I am, and maybe and just maybe, Bayley will probably have a surprising return of a certain legitimate boss that's now a CEO as well, and well, I'm going to let you speculate that Bianca Belair or Jade Cargill will throw each other out of the Rumble match, or both of them, like doing it like one or the other, vice versa, throw each other out, and then they got pissed off and threw the other out. Like I can see Bianca throwing Cargill out of the ring, and Cargill throwing Bianca out, and then this where we'll have Jade Cargill be signed to SmackDown, so we can build this rivalry, and this is where Bianca Belair and superstar. A female superstar to be the exact, that I defeated at the grandest stage of them all, which that will be true because 3 years later she defeated Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship on night one's main event of WrestleMania. But anyways, let's move on to the next wrestling news. But yeah, and how would you like a dream match like that? Let me know in the comments down below, which I'll say that's just fantasy booking what I'm doing right now. Because, yeah, I'm not sure what the plans are going to be. The only way to find out is to watch tonight's Royal Rumble match to see what's going to be the outcome of everything. But let's move on to the next wrestling news, and that we're going to do another Royal Rumble match to another, except this time it's for the men's Royal Rumble match, about plans, match order, like for the WWE Royal Rumble 2024, which I believe it's probably going to talk about also the women, because it says there are going to be plans for all. But anyways, the planned match order for January 27th, which is today, WWE Royal Rumble 2024 Premium Live event has been revealed. This weekend's event will feature several big names, including Fightful Select has now shared the planned planned match order for the event, reminding fans that the card is subject to change. Per the report, the planned match order is as follows: Women's Rumble, Women's Rumble match first, and then we got the undisputed WWE Universal Championship coming after, with Roman Reigns, the champion, defends against the phenomenal AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton against Kevin Owens. In the middle, a championship match. A number of top stars have tensed that they target world heavyweight champion Seth General and longest reigning and defending Intercontinental champion Gunther. WWE Women's World by several Rumble favorites, including the likes of Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. SmackDown star Bayley also targeted Raw's Rhea Ripley from damage control. And update has emerged for Rumble 2024, which he got out again. How? How? Come on. Don't push it out. That's why it's going to escape. You're helping them escape. Becky Lynch, Reigns, I'll say number one. Number two is Randy Orton. And then on the United States Championship match, Kevin Owens. But anyways, let's move on to the next wrestling news, and that is some more news about Vince McMahon. And it said WWE's official website erased from Vince McMahon's profile. The official WWE website has removed Vince McMahon's profile from being publicly viewable following his departure from TKO. Vince McMahon announced his resignation today, January 26th, one day after allegations of sexual that we are levied against him. Shortly after his resignation announcement, the WWE website has adjusted his profile page, which was at www. Upon trying to visit the page, which previously would have opened his profile, there's are no authorized to access this page. This means the page doesn't still exist. It does still. Publicly, of course. It says look like a bad person. Like if they left it on, left his profile on the website, which I'm not sure what to believe, but I think this may be true, and it's starting to bite him where he don't want to be bite at, shine at, metaphorically, of course. But let's move on to the next wrestling news, and that is Drew McIntyre gives final words ahead of WWE 2024 Men's Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre has given his final words ahead of appearance in the 2024 WWE, one of the most compelling storylines in the company. In recent weeks, prepared to drive to Tropicana Field. In the video, Drew McIntyre spoke about a recent video chronicling on his ongoing chase for the WWE Championship and his DC. He also threw shots at CM Punk, Damian Priest, Gunther, and even Cody Rhodes, claiming that none of them will be able to carry the World Championship as well as him. Drew McIntyre said that he to win the match. And you can check out the TikTok video.
Drew McIntyre's quest for gold. An awesome watch to see what brought us to where we are now. It started a little sooner, but nonetheless, a fantastic video showing the whole story, so great job, guys. Then if you look in the description, it says, Drew McIntyre's descent. Angry. What's going to happen? Monday, I said I was going to beat Priest. I beat him. Also said he's not ready for the world title. And he's not. Who's going to elevate the title after Seth has taken it as far as his body has allowed him to take it? Gunther did a great job as IC champion, but this goes beyond what happens in the ring. Is he ready? Cody, the great pretender, maybe, but he doesn't truly understand what it takes to be the world champion.